I'm supposed to tell you a story or something, so how about this one? You see, I was walking in the hall one day, and then all of a sudden, I dropped my book. Okay, for you it's probably not a big deal, but for me it's like this whole production. So I'm standing there, staring at my book, try to use the force. But the force wasn't with me. And then all of a sudden, a pretty girl walks by, and she's like, "Hey, can I help you with your books?" And I was like, "Hey, how about you do that?" So she helped me with my books, and we started walking to our next class. You know, just talking a little. And she says her name is Stacy. So we get to class, and Stacy says to me, "Hey Dennis, I have a great idea. Tomorrow night, some friends and I are going roller skating. You want to come?" Stacy, I don't know if you know this or not, but I don't do so well on wheels. But she was just like, "It's okay, Dennis. I'll help you." So I said, "Okay." Philosopher Khalil Gibran once stated, "Beauty is not found in the face or body. Beauty is a light in the heart. Often we are so quick to judge by outward appearances that we tend to overlook the inner beauty that truly defines all of us. It's our imperfections that make us who we are and cause us to stand out. In the end, we all have to realize we're all just a masterpiece of flaws." An original masterpiece by Eddie James. So the next day, Stacy's mom is driving us to a roller skating rink, and I couldn't tell who was more scared, me or the guy I was handing my money to when I was like, "Size 9, please." So then, Stacy helped me get my roller skates on, but I was kind of just sitting there, watching everyone else skate. And then Stacy comes skating up to me, and she's like, "Hey Dennis, come on skating." And I was like, nah, I'm cool. But she was like, "It's okay, Dennis, I'll help you." So I said, "Okay." And so Stacy grabbed my arm and helped me get onto the roller skating rink. And we went all the way around. Twice. That was so cool. And so after we were done, we were driving home, and Stacy was like, "Hey Dennis, I have another great idea." And I was just like, "Geez, how many ideas is this girl gonna have?" Tomorrow afternoon, some friends and I are going swimming and eating lunch. You wanna come? And I was like, "Yeah, I don't do so well in water either." So then, the next day, I'm at Stacy's, and I'm just chilling on the lawn chair, just feeling the sun up against my skin. And then all of a sudden, a splash of water hits me, and it's Stacy. And she's like, "Hey Dennis, come in the water." I was like, nah, I'm cool. But she was like, "Come on, Dennis, the water's just fine. I'll help you." I was like, yeah, I know. You help me. She'll help me. And so she grabbed my arm and got me in the water. And she kind of let me float there for a little while. Never felt so good. And then after we were done swimming, we were eating lunch. And Stacy was telling me about her dreams and what she wanted to be when she grows up. Well, this girl could change the world if she wanted to. And so she finished her hamburger, and she was like, "Hey, Dennis, what are your dreams? Tell me about your dreams." And I was like, "You want to hear about my dreams?" You do. Well, I'll tell you my dream. In my dream, this leg is straight. And this hip is in place. And my hands are no longer crippled. And my mouth is normal, just like everybody else's. And I can walk and I can roller skate, and when I drop my books in the hallways, I can just pick it right back up. In my dream, nobody looks at me any differently. I don't stand out. And in my dream, when I look at myself into the mirror, I don't hate who I see. Then I realize it's just a dream. And we kind of sat in silence for a little bit. And Stacy said to me, "Dennis, that's the dumbest dream I ever heard." And I was like, "Geez, Stacy, you sure know how to make a crippled guy feel good." And Stacy was like, "Dennis, you don't get it." And I said, "No, Stacy, you don't get it. I'm a joke." But she just shook her head and said to me, "Dennis, we all have handicap. Yours is just more easy to see on the outside. But God doesn't look on the outside. God looks at the heart. And Dennis, you have a wonderful heart. You're an original masterpiece. And you know what? She's right. We all have handicap. And you may say to me, "Dennis, you don't know me. You don't know my handicap."